Hi guys, good evening to everyone. This is Prakash here from Armani Exchange. So let me talk few things about the H&M. H&M is it's like a most affordable price, and their aim is to always that offer to a wide range of products and the accessories across the globe. So whenever there everyone should have at least one product in their wardrobe. Whenever that everyone is stepping into the store, so they must have bought one or two products or the range of products that to add their own cart. So now let me just talk about the H&M. So H&M is a Swedish manufacturing retail clothing company, and this is the for and this brand. This brand is known for its real fast fashion clothing for men, women, and the children's wear as well. So it is the second largest globally fashion clothing retailer, and it is the part of Inditex Group as well, that parent company of Zara. So the company was founded by Erling Persson in 1947, and when he opened his first shop in Sweden, and it was exclusively selling that women's clothing. And thus a small store was opened after that in Norway in 1964. But there is a change in the 1968 that person acquired the hunting and the fishing material stores. That's a small retail shop called that Murray, Morris Whitfords. So which gives to the inclusion of the menswear collection in this product range. And after that the name changes to Hens and Morris. So after that, H&M also continued to expand in the Europe market and began to retail in online in the year 1998. So when it was able to buy the domain hm.com from a company called A1, it is a non-publishing domain company. And then after the two later, H&M was registered in the year 1990. So then after that they just grown and grown. The brand has grown and grown, and they have followed with their expansion in Asia and the Middle East, and they launched their other concept stores including COS, then Weekday, then Monkey, and the Cheap Monday, which is in the year of 2009. Let me talk about that few interesting facts about the H&M. So that H&M is originated from the hunting and the fishing store, and they have more than 1,000 retail stores across the globe. Now they have 4,723 stores in over 55 countries. And that most interesting and surprising things, interesting facts are there, that in this brand, that most of the board directors are women. And this H&M brand owns that number of other stores, including that high-end brands called COS. That's a collection of styles. That's a wide range or exclusive range of men's and women's clothing. And then that customers can drop off of their any used cloth to any of the stores, and that can be donated for charity. When the store opens in any areas across the world, that all the brand employees do dance performance live. Now the differences about the H&M and then Uniqlo and the Zara. Excuse me. So H&M is the oldest one among these three international brand, and the largest number also of the stores in physically. And they have expanded his budget routes to including 8 other brands, whereas Zara is more prominent and in its native land, that's Spain. And they have also managed to expand globally and expanding their new inclusion with Zara Kids and the Zara Home. And the third way is Uniqlo is also particularly that geared towards its native land from Japan, and they have also expanded his range in 19 markets worldwide. and the differences of the collections are that if I talk about the Zara is more into designs and all. They have a fabulous designs, they have a glitteries, and they have a little bit of sparkles in their clothes, and whereas H&M, they have a subtle collections, they have a subtle solid collections are there. Even if I compare the price point, is H&M little bit of more affordable and the lowest price as compared to Zara. And then Uniqlo is more into their quality of the fabrics. Uniqlo is more into their technology they use, that called a hit tech technology into their fabrics. And they are more that create their rainbow colors in all of their products. If they are making one t-shirt, so they are making that t-shirts into various colors combination. The similarities of these three brands, all these are three highly international brands, and they have more than 2000 outlets across the globe. If I talk about the price point of these three international large formats brands, so all of them are moreover that equally at the price, and they are all large format stores across the globe. Thank you so much.